Hello everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. These are 20 facts you didn't know. Did you know that the air in Delhi, one of the most polluted and populous cities in the world, is so harmful that breathing it for a day is equivalent to smoking 44 cigarettes? This was revealed by a study on the air quality in the capital of India. Television has lied to us again. The roadrunner is not faster than the coyote, but quite the opposite. This bird runs at 32 kilometers per hour, while the coyote can easily exceed 60 kilometers per hour. If the cartoon were realistic, the roadrunner would have been the coyote's dinner long ago. Leonardo da Vinci's Codex Leicester is the most expensive book ever sold in history. Billionaire Bill Gates bought it for $30.8 million. And speaking of books, did you know that the Guinness World Records is the most stolen book in public libraries worldwide? Even the book itself holds a world record. Heading the soccer ball can be risky for your health. According to research, doing it 10 times in a short period affects short-term memory and can cause brain injuries and cognitive problems. The effects can last up to 24 hours. Baby koalas feed solely on their mother's feces until they are 4 months old. This is not by choice, but out of necessity. The feces provide them with nutrients and antibodies that protect them from bacteria and the toxins in eucalyptus leaves, which their young stomachs cannot digest yet. The feces act as a substitute for mother's milk, helping koalas to grow healthy. Did you know that crocodiles have their tongues stuck to their palates? A membrane prevents them from extending their tongues beyond a few centimeters. Honey is one of the few foods that can last indefinitely if stored correctly due to its high concentration of sugars and low moisture content. So, perhaps that honey you have stored will last longer than you think. The largest city in the world in terms of population is Tokyo, Japan, with a population of over 37 million. The United Nations predicts that Tokyo is increasingly approaching its limits. In the 1990s, Japanese climatologist Tetsuo Matsuzawa taught some chimpanzees the numbers from 1 to 9. Then, he presented them with a challenge. They had to remember the positions of 8 numbers that appeared and disappeared on the screen when they pressed number 1. The chimpanzees accomplished this in a few sessions, demonstrating an extraordinary photographic memory. They could recognize the hidden sequences more quickly and accurately than humans. Could this be the beginning of the Planet of the Apes? The largest reserve of water in the universe is in space. Scientists from the California Institute of Technology found it in the form of vapor 12 billion light-years away from Earth. The water is 140 million times more than all the water in our planet's oceans. Mosquito repellent doesn't make mosquitoes stay away from you. What it does is hide you from them. The substance works inside, blocking the insect sensors, preventing them from seeing you. It's like putting on Harry Potter's invisibility cloak. Watch as mosquitoes ignore the hand with repellent, as they can't locate it while they devour the unprotected hand. The human population is so large that if we lined up, we would encircle the world 56 times. However, there are still many more ants than humans. For every person on Earth, there are 1.5 million of these insects. The moon has high-speed internet. Scientists from MIT managed to send a broadband signal to the moon using laser beams. This connection has speeds higher than those of many providers on Earth, around 20 megabits per second. Saturn's rings are very thin compared to their size. If the planet were a soccer ball, its rings would be as thin as a razor blade divided by 100,000. Their thickness is less than a kilometer, even though they extend for hundreds of thousands of kilometers. A 67-year-old woman went to the doctor for an eye irritation, thinking it was due to dryness. But what the doctors found left her astonished: 27 contact lenses stuck in her right eye. Watch as this fish swallows a group of small fish. What is it doing? Is it trying to die? No, in reality, the large fish is their mother, who keeps them in her mouth to protect them from predators. Have you ever wondered how people in the past used to program alarms or reminders? One technique they used involved the use of a candle, a nail, and a plate. First, they measured the time it took to complete a certain task and compared it to the amount of wax that melted on the candle. Once they knew the exact duration, they inserted a nail at that specific point. When the desired time had passed, the candle melted and the nail ingeniously fell onto the metal plate. What sound does a piece of ice make when falling through a hole almost 100 meters deep in a glacier? This sound is familiar to me, I know I've heard it before. At first, it sounds as expected, sharp knocks against the walls of the hole. But in the end, the sound splits into two, a high-pitched whistle and a deep bounce. The Dilephala elpenor caterpillar has a trick to escape its enemies. When it feels threatened, it changes the shape of its body and resembles a snake. This way, it deceives its predators and avoids being eaten. This concludes our video for today. I hope you have enjoyed the information. If you want to learn more curious facts and other interesting topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time.